go. You know, working out is so important. It's the most significant part of your routine. You know, as they says, it's really it's a kickstart for you. It gets everything going for you, and then do what you need to do to be able to get yourself fit. So the most significant part, we talked about that, number one is what you eat. So watch what you eat. Eat a lot of vegetables. You know, get your protein in. Try to get it in through sources that are non-red meat, because the older you get, the more red meat is not your friend. And then, you know, try to eat a lot of fruits, not overabundance of fruits, because they have sugar in it too. It's natural sugar, but it's still sugar. So kind of be cognizant of what type of fruits you eat. Making yourself a nice smoothie every now and then is okay. But just kind of watch what you eat. And work out. Give yourself at least 20 to 30 minutes every day. And believe it or not, even with 20 or 30 minutes, you'll start seeing a change. Won't happen overnight. It'll take a month, maybe longer, depending on your height, weight, your BMI. But you will see a change one day. And the thing is, with this, you have to stick with it. It's about perseverance. You have to stay firm in what you believe and continue to, you know, encourage and motivate yourself daily. Put posties around your room. You know, put a picture of you when you were at your desired weight. As motivation, a target for you to reach. Do things to motivate yourself. Don't look for others to do it. I promise you, that is not the key. You know, a lot of us go out and some of us get personal trainers. That's fine because they know what you need to get your body in shape, and that's good. They can encourage you in a different way. But as far as true inner motivation, that is the best source of your strength. You know, I pray to God every day for strength, that I have what I need to endure, whatever I have to go through doing that day. And it's no different with my workout routine. I pray for that too, because I know what I need. He's my source of strength. He helps me internally to compartmentalize certain things so that I can continue to do what I do and don't get overwhelmed by what I do. So, again, who's with me? Setting the levels that you need on your elliptical is important. You know, mine asks for, you know, age, weight, things like that. The level of endurance that I want in a particular program that I selected, which was fat burn, by the way. I'm trying to get rid of this tummy, honey. Yes. So, I'm going to get rid of this tummy before the tummy decides to try and get rid of me. I definitely need fat burn. Once I selected all those programs, then I press enter and start. And that starts my workout. Now, I'm not by any means a professional at this. Like many of you, I've been on an up and down roller coaster. But at some point, you got to get off the roller coaster. Well, that's where I'm at right now in my life. I'm off that roller coaster. I'm tired of the up and down motion. And the only one who can control that and do anything about it is me. So, I'm my biggest cheerleader right now. And I'm here to cheer you on too. Because we can go through this journey together. You don't have to do it alone. I'll continue to post videos. I'll do my best to post daily. But sometimes my daily journey, called life, with work, college, home, and contending with supporting an aging mother when needed, life does get in the way sometimes. Doesn't stop me from a workout routine though. So even if I'm not posting videos every day, know that I'm still in this with you. I'm on this journey, and I'm going to continue to persevere, because this is what's going to keep me here for another 50 years. I want to see not just grandkids, because I have a grandchild, but I want to see more grandchildren, great-grands, and if I'm blessed enough, great-great-grands. So it's going to take me doing my part. And I want to be here mind, body, and spirit. That means I don't want to just be here on this earth alive and just existing. I want to live. I want my mind to still be, invigorated and going and learning and growing and knowing and sharing. And I want my heart to still be loving and caring, and my mind to be daring, and all these things that make us wonderfully us, right? So, to do that, I have to step it up. Yeah. No pun intended, because it looks like I'm stepping right now on this elliptical, right? But I'm gliding slowly, pacing myself. I know change is not going to happen overnight. I don't expect that. I've been through this enough times to know it's not going to happen. But I've also been through this enough times to know that if I continue to stay the course and keep my eye on the prize that is me and my health, then I will someday see the fruits of my labor. And the goal that I want to achieve will be achieved. And even when I get to that point, the journey does not stop there. This is a lifetime change journey. That means it must continue every day. Because I keep telling myself, when I stop, it stops. And I get easy to slide back into old routines, old patterns of eating, old patterns of doing the certain things in life maybe you shouldn't do, that's affecting your health or affecting your body. I don't drink or smoke, but I do know others that do. So it's about making choices, better choices for yourself. What do you want to put into your body? What you put in is what you get out. So if you're putting in things that are going to harm you, at some point you'll see the harm that has been done. So put in with your body what you want to get out of it. I mentioned earlier the fruits, in moderation, of course. Lots of veggies. Protein, but not always from red meat, because red meat is not as healthy for you, especially as you get older. It was real good for you when you were a child because you needed it for certain things to grow and function properly within you. But at some point in life, it stops being the best source of food for our body. Now, if you're a bodybuilder, you might think differently. I don't know. But I'm not a bodybuilder. A regular old Joe, a regular old woman. And I'm going to do what I know is best for me. So I try to get my protein through other sources. There are different types of vegetables that have proteins in them as well. Believe it or not, beans are a good source of protein. I eat pintos. I love pintos. They're like my favorite bean. They have plenty of protein in them as well. Broccoli has some protein in it as well. So there are things that you can do. I'll say go online. Find a list through Google. You can search anything these days. I hope you know that. And if you don't know, I'm telling you, you can search anything. So find you a list. Get a list of things that you like. Look at the list and see what you like. Put a check mark, highlight it, whatever. Go to the grocery store and buy some of those items. Purchase them, bring them home. Have them available to you. So when you get a craving, instead of grabbing a bag of chips, candy bar, something that's not so healthy, grab one of those items and jump on it. We tend to think everything has to taste good. No, it doesn't. The body needs to be sustained, which means the body doesn't care about taste. The tongue cares about taste. Our mind tells us we should care about taste. But in all actuality, that's not what's doing it for you. That's not what's really keeping you here. That's not what's keeping your body charged. Because the body just needs those nutrients. And if you're giving it what it needs, yeah, you will see a change. A change is going to come for you and me. So continue on, persevere, be the change that you want to see. My workout isn't complete until I feel like I've sweated. When I start feeling those beads of perspiration on my forehead and chest, you know, I know I'm doing something. I'm like, go girl, watch me work. Let's me do this. So yeah, that's when you know it's working. They said no pain, no gain. No sweat, you don't get. So, I want to take a moment to thank my son, Emmanuel Spencer, who's been definitely a supporter of this journey for me. And he's the one who's showing me how to download particular apps so that I can edit my videos and such so that they're conducive to my audience. So thank you, Emmanuel. Truly do appreciate your help. And then I'd like to thank my youngest son, Rom Spencer, who's always been there to be a great motivator since day one of my journey many years ago. When I first started, even on that up and down roller coaster, he was always there. Mom, you can do it. Mom, believe in you. Trust yourself, Mom. And just give me encouragement. So thank you, son. Thank you to both my sons. You are awesome and amazing. Thank you for supporting your mother in this journey. So I promise you, it is a journey. But I know that when this journey concludes someday, which by the way, I don't plan to be until close my eyes and rest forever in heavenly peace, then guess what? When my soul soars on up to heaven, me and Jesus are going to be talking about, hey, what a gym. Keep this going. Don't let it stop. That's the mindset you got to have, is that it's going to be a forever journey. So yes, I'm not going to stop this journey now that I'm on it again. It's important to me. I'm important to me. I matter to me. So that's what you got to get to in life, is that you matter to you. You're important to you. No one can be your greatest cheerleader than yourself. You have, and you have the pep squad. Pep squad pep you up, right? That's good to surround yourself by people that are motivators. People that are on that same journey that you're on. That's not allowing the trials of life to weigh them down, but they're keeping their head up and they're saying positive vibes over here, Surround yourself by those people. Not the negative people that say, oh, it's too hard. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I got too much weight to lose. Oh, it's just so much. You don't want that. You don't need that. That's not pepping you. That's further encouraging you to stay right where you're at and not do anything. So surround yourself by positive people, inspirational people that are going to motivate and encourage, and that'll be right beside you in your journey. But your cheerleader, let that be yourself. Let you be the one that wakes up in the morning with a smile on your face saying, okay, I'm about to work out. Let me go, let's go. And then before your feet hit the ground, you meditate or pray or, whatever your faith allows you to do to get yourself mentally and spiritually prepared for that day. And you work out. And I like to work out right before I go take a shower because, hey, if I'm going to sweat, yeah, that's got to be gone and done when I'm finished with my workout. So, yeah, I'm going to take that shower afterwards. Fresh and clean when I log in for work. And then there goes my day. Work, and get off from work in the evening, and I normally try to grab something to eat, a healthy, midday meal. And then I try to come back upstairs and work out again for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Mind you, I said 10 minutes. I didn't say work out for 30 minutes. I said I'd try to work out for another 10 minutes. Because that morning routine was already 15 to 20. So the evening routine, 10 minutes. Then go log onto my personal computer and do my homework for school. And before I go to bed that night, get back on for about another 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes in my night journey. So you're looking at roughly throughout the day, it averages about 35 to 45 minutes of working out either on the elliptical or my bike. So I have a stationary bike. You can't see it right now, but it's beside my elliptical. It's on the other side of my elliptical on its own mat. So yeah. So I try to, let me stop saying try. I do that on a daily basis. That's important. And if I miss something, I try to make up for it in one of those routines. So I'm still getting in my time. And the time is important too, so. Again, never been through training for this. Never ever had a personal training myself. I'm telling you, everything that I'm sharing is through life experience of working out. That's it. Of seeing it. Of having one of the greatest coaches, if you want to call a coach, there is, and that's my husband, Ron Terrell. He is the greatest coach. Also, very inspirational, great motivator, the greatest coach because he's done this multiple times where he's lost like 100, 150 pounds. That's like, woo. Most people can only wish they could lose that kind of weight if they're, a larger size person. So he knows what to do. And he has definitely given me tips to help coach me up. Thank you, honey. Thank you for your wonderful coaching. And for being a wonderful partner and making my life a little easier just by being here and caring enough to support me in whatever endeavors I choose in life. It's great to have a support system. And he's been a wonderful one for the last 21 years, soon to be 22. So, thank God for that. Helps with this journey, Peace of mind. Whew. Can't pay for that, right? You can pray for it, but can't pay for it. So yeah, I'm a believer in that. Now some people say, oh, that mean I can't eat some of my favorite food. Honey, I'm going to tell you right now. Once you cut out your favorite foods, you eat them in moderation. You look at the calorie count on that. And you plug in whatever time you need to, whatever elliptical, training bike, whatever you have, or at the gym if you go to the gym, that's needed to burn that calorie. Okay, so whatever calories you ate pizza slice. And it said that that's 1,200 calories. Well, try to work out at least 800 of those calories. Knock off that calorie chart. Doesn't mean you can't eat from time to time things that you want. It just means that you make better choices most of the time. Don't completely cut out everything. That's the worst thing you can do. I tried that. It does not work because literally you end up finding yourself at a point where you get so caught up in your cravings, you start overeating on those things that you love. And the next thing you know, you're back in the same position you were in before. Just, every now and then, if you gotta have even a cheat day. My youngest son gave me the advice that a cheat day shouldn't be on Saturday or Sunday when you have plenty of time. If you work Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday, you're leisure days, right? So you have time to do stuff. And that means you have time to eat too, right? So don't let those be your cheat days if you have a cheat day. Like choose a day during the weekday when you're still working. Because you have less time to focus on food if you're working. So let that be the day that you splurge. And you'll find that on that day you probably only eat one bad meal, so to speak. One meal that's not as healthy. That day because you're so focused on work and getting things done at your job that you didn't think about it until that evening. That's just your cheat day. It's the day you can eat something different. Eat something you really love. I chose Wednesday as my day, middle of the week. So that other 2 days that I'm focused, really highly focused on, putting in stuff in my body that I know is going to be used by my body in the right way to build me up, build up my strength, take away the fat, build up muscle. I try to choose things that are better for me in that way. But Wednesdays, I do eat semi-healthy. What I mean by that is lunchtime is normally something healthier, like a salad or, maybe one of those low sodium breakfast sandwiches or something. But you have to watch the sodium in that processed stuff that's in the frozen food section. That's important. That sodium can get you. You heard the rhythm gonna get you? No, the sodium gonna get you. So watch the sodium and what you choose out of the frozen food section. Make sure that what you show doesn't go over 400 milligrams per serving, because that's when you get into a danger level for the research I conducted. So yeah, keep it below and keep it to a minimum because you don't want to eat that every day either. So yeah, but either way, eat yourself something light on your cheat day for lunch. In the evening, get something you love. Enjoy it. Savor it. And then work it out that night. Add some more time to your workout routine so that you're burning off those calories, because that's going to be important to this overall process. Again, I'm here with you on this journey. You're here with me on this journey. We're in this together. So if you're following me or you want to share my video with others, I've changed my profile so that it can be shared. There were several that reached out to me and said, hey, I can't share it. I think you're only sharing it with friends. And I'm like, let me change my profile. Well, my profile's been changed and updated. You want to share this video, you think it can encourage someone else, I definitely encourage you to do so. You have my blessing. I want it to be shared. And I have it on multiple platforms for just that reason. So share and share alike. Again, we're on this journey together. And as I always state, you always hear me say, it's my catchphrase. Who's with